Hey y'all, it's October the 27th, 2016, and we're only but less than 2 weeks away from what appears to be the most significant presidential election that we have ever had in this country. Here's what I want to tell you. Alright, here's a message that I had to send out today. Mr. Donald Trump, one of the candidates for presidency, well, he owns Big Spring. Alright, he owns Howard County. We put our heart in his hand. We love Donald Trump. Alright, and it's not for any other reason other than he spits hot fire. He says the truth that we've been so thirsty for. Alright, he makes common sense a good thing again. Alright, you might be aware that your local news here in Big Spring is filled to the brim with disgusting individuals. Right, just shameless cowards is what it's filled with. Alright, and I say, sorry about that, I say that coming from San Antonio, where the local newscasters are disgusting, shameless cowards as well. I say that to say this. Recently I saw upon the Big Spring News, I saw that somehow, some way, according to some people, Big Spring is somehow divided when it comes between the two choices for presidency. It absolutely isn't. Nothing can be farther from the truth. We're all united. It doesn't matter your age. Doesn't matter your race. Does not matter your gender. None of that matters. What matters is if you want success instead of failure. Right? What matters is if you want business instead of complete ruin. What matters is if you want a future for your children's life, or you just couldn't care any less. Those are the choices we're being given. Alright, make no mistake, this is not an election to see who's going to be the president of the United States. No, it is not. This is an election to see who is going to go to prison forever and ever, never to see daylight again. And please believe that one of these candidates, they absolutely deserve just that. Alright, so that being said, I believe it's fairly obvious that Big Spring has chosen. Alright, and we will not be silenced. There's many places across this nation who have chosen already. And neither will they be silenced. Alright, we're going to come together. We're going to love each other. We're going to wish the best for each other. But not only that, we're going to wish even more for our families and our loved ones. We're going to go to work, and we're going to get money, and we're going to bring it back home to our babies. This is America. And we've made our choice. And at the same time, you can understand, early voting has already taken place. Voter fraud has already been found, and more will be found. Alright, nobody likes Hillary. There's a reason why you can go up and down the streets of Big Spring, Texas, you're not going to see one Hillary sign. There's a reason for that. There is no "I'm with her." No, not this time. Alright, but somehow, some way, we're being fed polls through these screens which have been proven to lie to us constantly over and over. They're telling us that somehow, some way, Hillary Clinton has a chance of being the president. And we tell you something, they're not going to stop there. Alright, there has been voter fraud. It is not the first time. You and I and everyone else are being given fraudulent poll statistics, manipulated polls, in order to discourage us from coming out. Guess what? Donald Trump's going to win by a landslide anyways. And when he does, we might very well have people say, oh, you know, forget all your votes. We might have the Electoral Colleges go ahead and override the choice of all of America. Might have that. Yeah, Donald Trump might win by a landslide, and you might have Hillary Clinton and all her cohorts come on the television and tell you, including Obama, come on the television and tell you, oh, Russia hacked us. Russia hacked our election, and you know what? Guess what? Your choice does not matter. And meanwhile, Big Spring, Texas, including most of the country, pretty much all of the country. We're gonna stand up, and we're not gonna accept it. That isn't to say we're gonna run around doing crazy wild chants and stuff in the streets, which will lead to nothing. That's not to say that we're gonna riot and burn our own houses down. But we're not gonna accept this. We are on the precipice of destruction. Our children have no future. And we know what we want. We want America great again, just like we heard that it used to be. Alright, so I'm going to holler at y'all when I get some more information. Big Spring for Donald. Big Spring for Donald. Alright, this is October the 27th, 2016.